Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on March 26, 2017 at 1213 a.m. in Birmingham. Topic: I have some information, prophecy, and I will not give it now. I'm going to have to study some of it and kind of get my ducks in a row because it's extremely important and it's I guess you can call it time sensitive material. And a lot's going on right now. And as you all know, what happened with the defeat of the health care, but we can blame that on Congress and the Senate and the Senate leader simply because no one did anything over that time period that they said they would do it in. No one made a move on it. And that's the kind of people we have in there. So we have basically a handful of people that's doing all the work. Donald Trump's doing about 80% of the work. And but I'm going to say something about that. You're going to see, starting very soon, about everything he goes after will be passed. Just watch this. This is going to come to pass. And people are going to be blown away by it because when he stands up to speak, he's not going to be speaking. God will be speaking for him. And guys, I'm just telling you, he's here for a reason. God put Donald Trump in here for a job, and God's agenda has to be reached. And right now we have a host of liberal, Democrat, absolutely so far left they should be in another country, but trying to stall everything that Donald Trump is doing. Every tactic he comes up with, they change. Look, they're bought and sold already by the Antichrist. And if this is not one of you, the left, the media, the liberal, the liars that are hearing me today, then you need to change what you're doing. Because until you change what you're doing, as long as you try to fight what God is trying to do, then you're in trouble. I want to make that loud and clear for all of you. These things that God put Trump in to do, they're going to be passed. They're going to get done. I promise you that. God has never failed, and he won't fail with any liberal, anybody trying to stop him. So you stand back and watch these miracles take place. You're going to see some things going in the Middle East in the very near future that's going to disturb you. But you're going to see a couple of things in the Middle East that's going to make you jump up and down and leap for joy. And you're going to see some things happen that you wouldn't think you would have in your lifetime. And you're going to also hear almost specific dates and times of events that will occur perhaps this year. And it's almost a certainty. I'm going to have these things. Most of them. Some of them, even I can't tell you now, and I can't tell you when I make the next post. But when you see this screen, the one you're looking at right now, when you see it again, pay attention to it. There will be news in it that you will want to hear. And the news is going to be very prophetic. And it's going to mean something personally to you. And you need to take this very personal because what side are you on? And if you're watching me, I know what side you're on. So you and I are in the same boat. We want to hear the same message. We're getting tired of hearing, well, I'm not downing and I'm not going to go after any specific person. But look, this information that I'm going to give out, I have once, but in a limited way, when I Give it out when you see this screen. Next time you see this very one, watch it, because you're going to hear things that you've not heard from anyone else. You can go across Sid Roth, you can go across Chuck Missler, you can go across everybody. Prophecy in the News, Prophecy Watcher, Skywatch TV. No one will have this. Only one had it already one time, and in all honesty, I do not expect him to have it again. Why? Look, people are here to warn you of the coming events. That's their job, and that's what I'm doing as well. But the only difference between them and me is I am not selling books. I am giving you facts. You don't need a book to know what I know. I'm going to give it to you. And I hope and pray that when you see it, when you listen to me, and if you go and maybe get it on your own, then you too will be telling your friends, guys, wake up. We are coming into a time period that's going to shake and rattle this world. There is an event coming, and even NASA has reported on it once. You have to dig it out of them. But it's going to be something, it's going to be almost a near miss on this planet, but it's going to rattle this planet and create a lot of problems on this planet. You think that little thing that blew up over Russia 3 years ago was a near miss? You ain't seen nothing yet. Jody Wolf Expoz.